maybe possibly breaking the one guy's nose who he punched. And then this happened. They got him on the ground.
They're like, you gotta get him on the ground. Look at him.
Yeah. This guy.
Oh, he's whacking.
Oh, yeah. Good morning and welcome to episode 1908 of Hard Factor. It is Wednesday, March 4th, 2026. 3426. I like the 3-4. Fun day. Thank you for cheating on the news with us. 80-ish% accuracy guaranteed on this podcast. Patreon.com/Hard Factor if you need more Hard Factor. Today, Pat, you're up first. What do you got?
Kristi Noem, buddy. Kristi Noem.
You gonna show me here? You gonna show me some pictures at least?
I'm gonna show you some Noem. We'll go to the Noem zone.
You know what, though?
Gnome.
We'll talk about it when we get there, Wes. I think this job may be wearing her down. She's looking maybe a little haggard these days compared to the glory days.
Someone should get her a puppy. Oh, wait.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Mark, you're on deck. What do you got?
Got a couple silly billies.
What are these? They're just silly.
Well, one of them is an update on the guy with the world's smallest penis who just can't stay out of my algorithm. But this one's a hilarious update.
Wait, the British guy?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if he's British. He went on the British talk show, which we showed.
Oh, right.
I think he flies around the world talking about his tiny dong.
He's American, but he claims he has the smallest penis.
One of the predictions that was brought up came true about him. We'll get to it. But yeah, we'll get back to him.
Okay. I've got
yeah, go ahead.
Keep tabs on him.
Yeah,
it's good. I'm glad we're going back. I've got an update on Shia LaBeouf. So
he's had quite the week.
I'm sure you've seen the headlines flying. So I've got like a summary for you, recap of what Shia has been up to.
Get him out of Louisiana.
He's been having fun.
I think he lives there now.
He does.
Oh shit.
He's a resident. He's a resident
right above Bourbon Street. He's got a flat.
I don't know exactly where his residence is exactly, but it's
close enough.
Yeah,
damn.
It's Uberable to the French Quarter.
Takes a limo down to cause fucking havoc.
Yeah, and that's kind of what he's been doing over at Mardi Gras. So we're gonna catch up on exactly how he did.
Did you see? I don't know if you're gonna cover it. That he actually joined a gang for that horrible movie, The Tax Collector, that should have been good. No. He played a gang member.
Yeah, Harpies 13, bro.
He joined the gang.
Joined the Harpies.
Conjejo is his key holder, eh?
Yeah, they like jumped him in and everything or whatever. He was like,
"Oh no, nothing silly like that. Come on, man."
No, I mean he went through the rituals.
The rituals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he asked Conjejo what it would take. And
yeah,
I did it, but nothing silly like that. Like get jumped in, man. Come on.
Okay. I mean, he's an interesting guy. We'll talk a little bit about.
Usually it's blood in, blood out, but he's fucking crazy. Just let him go.
Shia.
Just let him leave.
He's also a small guy. I didn't know that before this incident.
Little dude.
Yeah, very small. And then, sorry, Pat, were you going to say something? I was going to ask Wes.
No.
All right, Wes, what do you have then, Pat? Tell us what you're going to say.
I've got the most fucked up scavenger hunt of all time. That's what I got.
Worse than the Legend of the Gold that had 17 people die looking for that guy's fake gold.
I think
a lot
so.
of people died.
Yeah.
I think so.
Worse than searching for the Titanic that had 17 people die.
I think so. Yeah.
All right.
The submersible.
Yeah.
Sub City.
Okay. Worst scavenger hunt ever. Can't wait.
All right, let's jump into it, guys.
Pat, okay, what was it? Yeah. You're just going to
jump
the news.
Let's go to just get in the news.
This man's all about business. All right.
It's double Dutch. Pat's jumping in.
Let's go slide into the news. All right, Director of Homeland Security, Wes's girl, testified in front of Congress for an oversight hearing on Tuesday. And it was a rough one for Kristi. She got hammered by both sides of the aisle, mostly about ICE going for quantity and not quality.
Yeah,
no, there's no video of that. Dude, it's a bunch of old dudes
both
hammering
sides of the aisle.
It's just the night. It's the night at the Roxbury.
Please tell me there's a video of that.
It was an aisle pyramid. Yeah, she was. They call that the Skyway. Yeah, she was getting it from both sides, guys. People were angry about her ICE going for quantity, not quality. The number of gosh darn Americans that have been shot and killed and detained by ICE. And if you don't know about this one's nuts. I'm not going to get into it in great detail, but Noem funneled $220 million to commercials featuring her, right, to get the word out about Homeland Security, DHS, and deportations, and absolutely did a homie deal with her husband's friend's company's brother's company. Essentially,
Well, they've got a production company.
but the
Her
entire
husband's
media
friend's husband has a production company, so you go with that.
right,
one.
exactly, yeah.
Right.
Look,
I'd be offended if I knew her and she didn't go with me. Quite frankly.
Exactly. She's a good friend, Pat. So
Yeah.
Exactly. She
if
did a little
Wes
dance.
through Kristi Noem. Wow, that'd be. Imagine that version of Wes.
She did a little dancey do when the congressman asked her. Now, the people that did those $220 worth of commercials, they're the same people that did your campaign commercials for governor, aren't they? And she goes, no, it was a different entity, which literally they set up a different Delaware entity with the money flow to that.
Right, yeah.
And then but that's not what we're talking about today, guys. You can imagine what the lines of questioning were like. It's pretty much par for the course these days when a member of Congress brings up something to a cabinet member that they did that was messed up with visual evidence, and the member of Congress asks the cabinet member to take any kind of stand or responsibility, and then the cabinet member says they don't know about that particular situation or they completely avoid the question. See Pam Bondi, Kash Patel, Dr. Casey Means, etc. But there were two lines of questioning from the hearing that I didn't see coming. And the first requires a little context. The second is Republican rep and dog lover Tom Tillis yelling at Kristi Noem for killing a dog that she didn't like. Yeah. But the first, way spicier.
Get her thumb.
did they bring a dog in?
No. But I love that. When did it start that Congress is allowed to bring these oversized photos? I feel like it's been 3 years, maybe 5 years max. That was
Oh, it was a photo of a dog.
a pic of the dog in. But no, okay. Here's the context of the spicier line of questioning. So, Kristi Noem is married to an insurance salesman named Byron. Here's Byron and her. Look at Byron and her.
An
Handsome guy.
insurance salesman.
Well, he's an insurance professional.
He makes her look nice killing puppies.
That's right. They've been married a long time, 34 years. They got hitched when Kristi was just 20. And Kristi describes Byron's role as the first gentleman of South Dakota, saying, quote, Byron completes many of our chores.
He got her when she was 20.
Yeah,
20? Did you say 20?
Yeah, 20. And that's pre-plastic surgery. She looked very different back then.
Okay.
But yeah, so she set up Byron that he handles like, you know, the ranch and all things that are related to the kids and the house. So Byron's pretty much stuck in South Dakota, just, you know, being Mr. Dad, Mr. Mom.
On the ranch. Yeah.
Byron once said of marrying Kristi that it was, quote, the best decision that he ever made. So there's those lovebirds.
At 20?
Yeah,
I mean,
20. Yeah, that was an easy decision.
He said, I got her at 20.
Yeah.
Got in at 20. By the way, just a fun fact, Kristi has 3 kids, 2 daughters, 1 son. The daughters' names both start with K's, so if Kristi and her daughters together, it's KKK.
Oh.
All right, yeah. Now, guys, this
Same with
is
the Kardashians, though, right?
that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. This is Corey Lewandowski, and you might remember that name. There's
Yes.
Corey. There's Corey and his wife. Corey was Trump's campaign manager in 2016. And since then, he's been a lobbyist, consultant, most recently, Kristi Noem's senior advisor and de facto chief of staff. Him and his wife, Allison, there have been married for about 20 years and a bunch of kids. So here's the context. In a recent Wall Street Journal expose, sources indicated that Corey and Kristi have been traveling across the country in a luxury 737 MAX jet with a private bedroom in the back, and they've been fucking in that bedroom. So it's
Wait, that guy and Kristi have been fucking?
Oh, for a long time. They've been fucking.
Well,
for a
I
long
mean,
time.
get a reason.
She's got that guy back at the ranch, and she's fucking that guy.
That's right.
That's upsetting for the ranch man. Yeah,
That's right.
Well,
Corey
I mean,
Lewandowski
he's
is like
just
what,
not as
what you
good
describe
looking.
as a
It
pencil neck.
proves power and come on.
Byron could kill a sheep with his bare hands, right?
Convenience.
Very big
Power
difference.
and convenience, persuasion, and
Byron's not on the 737 luxury jet with the private bedroom though. That's
Right.
all.
No.
Byron smells like animal shit.
Yes, he does. He does. And pheromones, though.
Yeah.
I mean, Byron's hot. Let's be honest. He's a hot guy.
But this
Saying.
is alleged, or
That's
it does
schlub.
the new does
so-
whoever posted this have?
Willie, there have been
the evidence.
dozens and dozens of articles written about Corey and Kristi's open secret of an affair taking place in Washington. They live at the same house together in the Navy Yard. Yes.
Fudge. Yeah, I might have a chance.
Big
right?
fudge.
So,
West
so
might have a
you know,
chance, yes.
it started with like the Daily Mail, right?
You get a 737 Max.
I'm better looking than Corey Lewandowski. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
I mean,
you are.
this batathon, by the end of the batathon, you might be able to just stroll
Might be
on
in.
the 737.
But yeah, Corey's like her boy toy. Like he's got that special employee designation in the government, right? Like that Elon had, where like he has to.
He can further her career.
Well, he's essentially her axe man. But
Yeah.
my point is, like, he has to go on and off the payroll all the time to like remain, because he's not appointed, right? And it's a special employee position. So he's like, he has to like manipulate the paperwork so he can just stay fucking Kristi.
They're work husband and wife.
I bet he's
Yeah,
working
and they-
overtime on that paper.
Oh yeah, he's paperworking it.
Yeah.
And they bang.
He's doing whatever he has to get those fucking reports.
Where do I sign?
Yeah. He could be helping out a number of people, but he chose Kristi.
So I was thinking
He's
about
got
this.
7 AIs working on this thing.
He's got 8 printers.
Yeah, he's like Cash Patel keeping his girlfriend around.
Not now. I got to get off the payroll tonight, babe, so I can jump back on next week. I've been thinking about this a while, because maybe it was 18 months ago that the news kind of first dropped that they were maybe having an affair, and I think it was, it was in the tabloids. It was in the New York Post. It was in the Daily Mail. Then it got picked up by the Atlantic, and it's reached a height that I just can't imagine that Byron and Allison can deal with much longer, guys. I mean, because today it was discussed in a congressional oversight hearing. That's right. The Wall Street Journal expose didn't purport that they were having an affair. That's kind of a known secret. It purported that they've been banging in the 737 Max private bedroom and making all their staffers uncomfortable. And here's the line of questioning that took place today.
Wow, private bedroom in the sky.
It's pretty excellent.
Yeah.
Could you explain this?
Whoa.
Can you explain
Look at that
this?
bedroom.
Sir, I'm looking at a picture of an interior.
Looks nice.
Looks like a bedroom.
Of an airplane.
Yes, sir.
You're not familiar with that?
These photos are not
Holy shit.
accurate. If you're referring to the airplanes that the Department of Homeland Security has purchased and are purchasing, we're using them for
Look at the ass
long-range
prints in
command
the
and control
sheets.
aircraft that is dictated in statute by Congress for the
So
Department
you
of
did
Homeland
not
Security to
use
have a plane.
luxury jet with a bedroom in it?
Yeah, we used a 737. I've been on it once, but it is being used by other administration officials, and it is used for command and control flights for the department. The department has found that in purchasing our aircraft, that we will save the taxpayers hundreds of millions of dollars.
Does it have a bedroom in
In
it?
fact, we spent $1.42 billion on ICE deportation flights
Does it have a
last
bedroom
year.
in it?
I believe it's being refurbished and not having a bedroom in it. So it is being refurbished.
Yeah. Kristi Noem, I didn't know this, but she fucked up. She bought like $270 million worth of Spirit Airlines planes that they were going to use for DHS that apparently didn't have engines in them. Some called it the worst deal in government history. That was a fuck up. But yeah, she's rolling in like a luxury jet with a bedroom in it, banging Corey Lewandowski. And it's just, think about Byron back at home. I mean, like, how do you...
He's up at 4 a.m.
Right, shoveling hay.
Where's
She
the
looks
pictures
good.
of this bedroom?
She looks great.
Well, no one else is helping him on the farm, Wes.
So the picture that they use, Willie,
he's
is
getting his.
I
work
know
done.
that's
No,
not the real
she
bedroom.
looks great.
Oh, she
so
looks good.
that
We
is the
need pictures. Of
that is the
bedroom.
picture of the bedroom that was used on the listing for the jet that she bought. That's where they got the picture. That's why she said, well, that's not accurate.
You like bedrooms, Kristi?
What's the one you fucking look like?
Yeah.
We need to see the picture of the bedroom.
You got to see the picture of the bedroom. Well, they probably can't because it's probably a security, like a security issue.
Corey's seen it.
But here's what it looks like.
Here's selfies in it right now.
Here's what it looks like if I can get it loaded.
Sir, you've disgraced me. Now, I would like to get on my plane and leave.
I would like to get on my luxury jetliner and get out of here. Thank you very much.
Why is there a shower with a sex seat in it?
Look at there's a sex chair there too. I like that.
right.
That's like a chair to watch.
The recliner is great. Yeah, it's like a cuck chair / sex recliner, dual purpose.
So
Couple
she had a
reading
tough
lights.
day. It's definitely gonna be tough next time she has to go back to South Dakota. But dude, Tom Tillis stood on business.
Nice.
As you guys can see, there's like we've seen a lot of these hearings now, and usually it's when a Democrat gets up, they'll ask a tough question. A Republican gets up, they'll give a softball or something or some sort of praise. But there's an increasing frustration on the Hill, as evidenced by Tom Tillis, Republican representative, giving it to Kristi Noem. Here we
I
go.
read your book last week, and honestly, some of the parts of it impressed me, but some of it distresses me. And I'll give you a good example of one that does. The passage where you talk about killing a dog that was 14 months old. I train dogs, all right?
Yeah, get her,
And
Tom.
You are a farmer. You should know better. You should know that if you're going out to a hunting lodge and you're putting pheasants out and you're putting dogs out, you don't take a puppy
What are we
out there.
doing here?
A 14-month-old dog is basically
get
a
her.
teenager in dog years. You decided to kill that dog because you had not invested the appropriate time in training, and then you have the audacity to go into a book and say it's a leadership lesson about tough choices.
Please say it
It's
with
in
my
your
bare
book.
hands.
We could play it if we had time. At that same lunch hour, you killed a goat. And you killed the goat because you said it was behaving badly. You are a farmer. You don't castrate a goat. They behave badly. You should have probably done that before, but my point
Everyone knows that about goats.
those are bad decisions made in the heat of the moment.
Byron
Not
knows
unlike
that.
What happened up in Minneapolis.
All right.
You know
Yeah,
goats are
after
bastards.
2 minutes of animals, he gets to the Minneapolis thing.
Yeah, sir. Do you have any questions about ICE?
I'm out of time, I guess.
I mean, that really pissed him off. You gotta give him props for reading the book before the hearing.
Well, that was like she was a shoo-in for VP.
What does he want from her in that?
What was she thinking?
I mean,
He was just berating her. He was just.
I know. It's just an embarrassment. It's theater.
That's like how Michael Vick still gets it everywhere he goes. You kill a dog, you wear that. You wear that
Yeah.
for the rest of your life.
It's fair. I mean, I think,
Yeah.
it's fair.
Yeah.
But seems like a interesting, waste of time.
seems like
What
her
did he
fucking ghostwriter set her up and was like, "This is great stuff, Kristi.
he's
we got to
just-
put this in the book."
I mean, to be fair, he could do that at any point in time. It doesn't have to be at her hearing.
Could do it at lunch.
Yeah, he could just do it at lunch.
I'll
did he say?
I'll get to the illegal immigrants. Just hang on. I need to talk about this goat.
Yeah.
He's like, part of it concerns me. And what concerns me is he's that part.
He said he would play the passage from the audiobook if they had time. And I asked to, but we don't have time.
That would have been awesome.
My request was denied.
Anyway, I've watched all these hearings. They're getting a little bit more direct, but they're still bullshit.
Well, she's like
At least the
number one.
Epstein
She's
file.
like number one on Cal. She did not to be like the first to not.
When Cash goes back, it's going to be bad. I'll tell you that much.
she's something nice.
That's entertaining, though, for sure.
Partying with the
Yeah.
boys for the gold medal.
He may never come
Yeah,
back.
Cash is cooked, dude. When he goes back,
He may
it's
never
gonna-
come back.
Yeah.
Oh, they're loving hockey. I don't think he is.
Well, look, they're going through a tough time, and luckily, this episode's sponsored by BetterHelp. So, and you don't have to be going through a very tough time. It could just be, therapy can benefit everyone. But this particular month is March. We're taking a moment to celebrate women and all that they carry at work and relationships and families, and in the many roles they hold every day. Shout out to my wife, my mom, my sister. Shout out to all the wives, moms, and sisters. because March includes International Women's Day, a moment to celebrate women's strength and progress, which also recognizes how much they carry every day. And they really do. They do a lot. They do a lot for us. And so for themselves, maybe some better help. Between caring for others and managing unseen responsibilities, their emotional well-being can easily be overlooked. We want to remind women how much they matter and that therapy offers a space for them to take care of themselves in the way that they deserve. So, yeah, let's all celebrate women and let's encourage them to get their mental well-being in the best place they can be. And BetterHelp has therapists that work according to a strict code of conduct and are fully licensed in the U.S. BetterHelp does initial matchmaking work for you so you can focus on your therapy goals. They do a short questionnaire, helps you identify your needs and preferences. Over 12 years of experience and industry-leading match fulfillment rate, which means they typically get it right the first time. But if you're not happy with your match, you can switch to a different therapist at any time from their tailored recs, which they have over 30,000 therapists at BetterHelp, the world's largest online therapy platform. That is a lot, having served over 6 million people globally. So that's why they need to have so many, right? Because a lot of people are getting help with a 4.9 out of 5-star rating for over 1.7 million client reviews. So holy moly. Your emotional well-being matters. Find support and feel lighter in therapy. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/hardfactor. That's betterhelp.com/hardfactor. Now, switching gears to men, if you want to call him that, we have an update on the dude with the world's smallest penis that keeps going on talk shows talking about how he has the world's smallest penis.
It grew.
Yeah.
People need to know,
Talking about Michael Phillips.
Of course.
What's that in his hand?
Cell phone.
What's that around the cell phone?
No cell phones.
No cell phones. Huh? Remember how we were talking, like, why is he doing this? What's his angle? And it was brought up that there's probably some women that are really into tiny penises.
Yeah,
and then we noticed we looked up, there's a website, Itty Bitty Witties or whatever it's called. Yeah.
Micro penis. Also, Epstein, didn't he have an egg-shaped micro penis? Something like that.
He had a little one, but it was in this weird shaped. It's called like long schlong begong, whatever the website is. So that was his angle apparently, because he's just had to now apologize. Now he's giving interviews apologizing and admitting to sending unsolicited dick pics to a ton of women.
Teeny weenies.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Somebody told him about the site.
Yeah.
I knew there was something wrong.
He knew, and then he went into the interviews, and then he was hoping they'd seek him out.
Yeah,
and
of
then,
course. Yeah.
And then he, put it in his profile, tiniest penis, and then he started DMing people, and then he started DMing them as tiny penis. Really, no shame. He did use the same defense he used in the interviews a lot, and said most of the pics were to warn women how small it was before they got to the bedroom in case they didn't want to go that far.
No.
He sends a DM with a dick pic.
You don't want this, do you?
Questions?
Yeah. Just warning you. You don't want this. This isn't what you want, right?
Oh shit.
Well, then don't bang me.
This isn't what you want, is it, man?
That was his excuse, but that was his half apology. But one woman posted a viral TikTok with receipts in her DMs of the unsolicited dick pic in the conversation, which didn't really line up with that story. She wasn't like, "Hey, I'd like to date you," and then she got the dick pic after they were arguing. And to that, he said, "Okay, there was a girl who I was angry with because she started making fun of me. I had commented on her post, and a bunch of people started attacking me. They saw I was in the news for doing interviews for having a micro penis, and she started posting about that. I did send her a pic. Yeah, she recognized. I did send her an unsolicited pic of myself because I wanted to show her that she shouldn't make fun of people with this small of a penis. I tried to tell her it's a disability and something I have to live with, and was hoping it would be a teachable moment for her."
A teachable moment?
Sure, it was hard.
Dude. What the fuck? He's sending unsolicited dick pics, pretending like it's some kind of like educational series.
Well,
Right.
then he slipped up again, because then he admitted to sending unsolicited nudes in the past, but those were years ago. He said, "And only when I was drinking."
Oh yeah.
Why does he love to show the
So-
little nub off, man?
So
Let me get a good angle of it.
he can't. He's been sending dick pics for decades.
Hey God. Oh God, I gotta get it.
He's got to have it on a tripod, right?
Sit just right here.
Oh yeah. Does he like rest the dick on top of the lens? Like how does he?
Half the pictures don't have it in frame.
Yeah.
Good lord. So he's not an innocent little guy trying to spread awareness for micro penises. He's trying to
No way.
spread that micro penis.
She needs to leak those
Self-
photos.
The self-pronounced smallest dick in the world. Guys.
Yeah, who would have thought there was something wrong with them? And another guy with no shame is this man, a beggar from Dubai. And do you notice anything funny about that picture?
There's a lot of money.
Oh yeah. He's posing next to a shitload of cash. Apparently, even the beggars in Dubai are loaded, right?
Looks like
Yeah,
it.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Brigadier Ali Al Shamsi, director of the Suspects and Criminal Phenomena Department, said, "We arrested a man who would look destitute during the daytimes and beg for money, and then at dusk hop into one of his 3 luxury cars and drive home.
Oh no.
Deceitful." Yeah.
Panhandling's a crime there.
Well, he was.
Fraud beggars?
He wasn't really.
Yeah.
He wasn't really poor. He was
Yeah.
actually just a normal rich Dubai guy, and he admitted to getting joy from taking money from people that had kind hearts is what he said basically, and also the fact that the people that have kind hearts in Dubai have a shitload of cash, so it didn't hurt that he was getting.
It's my unsolicited dick pic, so to speak.
Exactly. I am the world's best beggar. So that's the place you want to beg. Apparently in Dubai, if you look destitute, you can have you probably make 100 times more money than you would on the corner in most cities in the U.S.
I'd imagine they'd disappear you though if you were out there in Dubai. Like it doesn't seem like a place
You
that you
think
could be a
Brigadier
beggar.
Ali Al Shamsi, director of the Suspects and Criminal Phenomena Department, is going to
Sure.
mistreat him?
Right.
Dangerous game.
Yeah, you could just end up like building a World Cup stadium if you yeah.
I'll show you destitute. I'll show you begging.
You
I
think
believe
you think being homeless is
Yeah.
bad? Have you ever heard of FIFA?
Yeah.
You don't want to get sent to the work.
They want to build 12 new stadiums this year.
Or the line, that city, right? Oh no,
Oh,
that's
the
not.
line.
That's
Yeah,
Saudi,
close.
right?
But still, no, you don't want to
Saudi.
build that. No.
You don't want to be shipped out like lent over.
So
to
many
the line
people
crew.
died in the initial stages of building the line that they had to cut it in 1/100th of the size because they're like, this is killing too many people.
Bit off more than we could chew at the line.
Yeah. Yeah.
The line has got to be like the boogeyman for kids in the Middle East. Like you just threatened them to send them to the line.
It's become the cemetery.
Yeah, it's like a weird movie where you just get sent to build this thing that's never gonna fucking open.
Right.
You will never live in.
Futuristic mall world.
Get in line. That's it.
the line.
That's it. That's it for beggar. They don't give us name. Right?
End of the line would be a better title.
End of the line. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they tell you. That's what the fucking
Yeah, that's
chief tells you when you get there.
Yeah.
The crew
No,
chief.
that's what he says to a dead body as he's standing over it.
Exactly.
You'll never see the end of the line.
All right, you guys want to find out about Shia LaBeouf's New Orleans, his Mardi Gras escapades?
Please.
All right, let's do it. So Mardi Gras has been over for a bit now. Okay, earlier in the month ended on, or last month ended on February 17th. But we need to go back and unpack what happened with Shia LaBeouf at Mardi Gras 2026, and this was probably the most iconic image of his experience there. This was the calm before the storm. He's covered in beads, massive beads, just wearing like ladies' sunglasses.
Looks
allegedly
great.
sober.
Yeah, he
Having
doesn't
fun.
look like he's just a guy at Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
but Mardi Gras.
chilling.
There's
He's
a lot
chilling.
of things that people who are in recovery can do. going to Mardi Gras probably isn't one of them, right? It's like the one thing like you shouldn't be.
Mardi
No
Gras
good's
New
gonna come
Orleans,
from that.
It's
Would
the
be
toughest
tough.
place you should probably go. Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah,
if
the
you're not-
final
if you're not
boss.
100%, if you're not 100%, yeah, it's definitely like the final boss.
It's the final boss. No, I mean, New Orleans on a Monday, a random Monday, is the final boss.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, every neighborhood's got a bar. You can drink all the time. You can drink wherever in the whole city.
Mardi Gras is
and-
the line. Yeah.
Mardi Gras, the end
Yeah,
of the
it is
line
the
there.
line.
It's every year. In this year, festivities ran consecutively in the city of New Orleans from February 6th through Mardi Gras on the 17th. So you're talking about 11, 12 consecutive days of just parades and partying and drinking all day. It was awesome. As always, Mardi Gras is incredible. If you haven't been, you should go. Lane Kiffin was there this year, the new coach of LSU, learning how insane Louisiana people are.
Of course
the
he
Tigers.
was.
Yeah,
Of course.
Where
he
is your
was.
daughter? He was asking that guy.
He was like the king of something. You know, they have like these
Yeah.
like
Well, that's what Lane did. What Lane would do would be, which if he probably did, is went to small town Mardi Gras where he could really clean up. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The whole
Yeah.
yoga studio. Yeah. And so Lane was having a great time, but it hit his first Mardi Gras. But Shia, who has lived in New Orleans, as we covered earlier, since 2025, he just moved there last year or 2 years ago, or last year. Yeah. Shia got arrested for assault on Mardi Gras, which Mardi Gras literally translates to Fat Tuesday. So the second to last night of the festival, it was the night before Fat Tuesday at 12:45 a.m. outside of the R Bar on Royal Street, just east of the French Quarter, which is a nice dive bar, not a gay bar. And that becomes important in a second.
I've been to that
So,
bar.
I think I have too. I mean, it's a nicer like dive bar, you know,
got that balcony.
Yeah,
Looks
balcony
awesome.
up top, Royal Street, not directly in the quarter, just outside. But rewinded how we got to the R Bar though. Shia, like we said, moved to New Orleans in 2025 after already racking up rap sheets in California,
His
New York,
PR person
Texas.
did not
Georgia.
advise that move.
No.
Yeah, no, it's a strange move. And you know, he's been claiming sobriety recently, which he clearly isn't, right? Because I mean, he moved to New Orleans in 2025. You probably wouldn't do that if you're sober. And then you guys want to see a mashup of all his party clips from Mardi
real
Gras on
quick,
social media this year?
Yes.
He said the reason he moved to
Bet you do.
Louisiana was because of the fires, and his dad is a Vietnam War vet who got Agent Orange in the lung. So he's like, I had to get my dad out of LA because the air quality. And he was like, you know, the LaBeoufs are from Louisiana, so he wanted to get back to his roots.
Whatever the reason, it ate
what he
him
said.
alive.
Yeah,
It's
I mean, it
Acadian
did.
roots.
We almost
Yeah.
moved there, and we would be dead had we
We'll
done
be
that.
dead. Yeah, we'll be dead.
Oh yeah, and most of us would be dead. Yeah,
In jail or dead for sure. Yeah.
yeah.
It's a fun city. It's a fun city. As is evidenced by Shia's clips. Here's a mashup of him at Mardi Gras this year.
Like a regular civilian. What
He's
is
posting
he
up.
doing? Mr. LaBeouf, Liam Combs with Baton Rouge News, man. We just want to know how you enjoying Mardi Gras.
God bless you guys. Mardi Gras is amazing.
What's the best thing about it? You've been posting up here all night. What are you doing?
The people.
Met anyone interesting?
I mean, he's just now his
yeah.
pants are hiked up real high.
Because the night.
Now he's hammered.
Yeah, he's hammered.
Come to Mardi Gras, baby.
Baby.
Yeah, I mean, he's losing his voice. Anyways, I'm going to turn the mute down on this. You could just see. We'll talk over Shia partying.
Dangerous for him to not be out there on Bourbon Street without security at that level of celebrity.
Yeah,
it's
but
kind
he's
of refreshing.
he's
in a
put in
way.
the hard yards of showing how crazy he is. You know,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he's not as approachable as others.
No,
I
like
guess.
if you're gonna rob him, you might actually have to kill him, as opposed to
Right.
like another Hollywood person where they're like, oh my god, like you
That's
know.
true.
Yeah, he might
So-
tell you. He might tell you to kill him if you
Yeah.
kidnap him. You're like, just
Right.
kill me.
He's
Yeah.
Harpies 13.
Yeah, he's in Harpies.
Yeah, he might. He gets crazy when he gets super drunk. And so, anyways, that Mardi Gras again, festivities every single day, February 6th to the 17th. So he's on the 17th, right? When this incident goes down. He's
saw
on
it
day
through, Will, huh?
Yeah, he saw it all the way to the end. He's on day infinity of whatever,
Jeez.
recent bender this is. So he's at least like 12 days deep in the bender. Staff at bars like Miss Mays had already said he was quote unquote terrorizing the city. He's getting kicked out of bars left and right. right? It's early morning Fat Tuesday, second to last night of Mardi Gras, or last morning. And that's when Shia took his shirt off. He popped the top, okay? And that's a Bender move that Mark West and I know all too well. When you're on day infinity of a Bender and then you decide to escalate it by removing your shirt like in a dramatic fashion.
Yeah.
For the first time in a while.
Wes did it.
The shirt on like
we
for
were
a
all
few
on
days.
at the first bar on Rainy Street. Before Rainy Street turned into Rainy Street, they had one bar, and we ended up there on like day 3 of a Bender, and it was broad daylight on like a Sunday,
remember.
and he popped his top, and we're like, you can't take your shirt off.
It's a move.
He's
Yeah.
like,
Social experiment.
Wes like, I just did.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
We've been there where Shia was, where you're on the Bender, you pop the top, and you know whether he popped this thing right inside the bar or right outside our bar, it's unclear. But what happens when you pop the top on the Bender is that you get asked to leave. That's definitely clear that happened with Shia, as it does with everybody who pops the top on the Bender.
Well, it's an unsolicited dick pic. You most of the time get asked to leave, or once in a blue moon, you're the man.
I mean, if you're a security guard, it's just a good policy to clear everyone out who's popping the top because it's not going to end well. You know,
right? You pop the top, it's done. It's got it's
not the pop topping that's the thing. It's what
comes
come
next.
after that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You got once in. And everybody saw the look on Shia's face.
Big red flag, yeah.
Big red flag, yeah. And so they said, hey, angry Shia LaBeouf, who just popped the top, you want to leave the bar? And then he did. He leaves the bar, but then he was allegedly screaming homophobic slurs at people outside the bar. Now, you can't hear what he's screaming, and there's music in this clip, so it wouldn't matter if I played you the sound. But you could see him shirtless confronting the entire crowd. He's shirtless by himself, confronting the entire crowd alone.
Is this where he headbutts?
Oh my God! Look at him.
Yeah, he's
out of his mind.
This is where he assaults. Yeah, I mean, so he's
because Will, there's so many assaults. This particular Mardi Gras, there was I think at least 3 different arrests and assaults.
2 different arrests and assaults from him.
Okay, all right.
But 3 guys.
Because he had
one assault was
totally different part of town. It was a totally different part of town than that video.
It was all right here. It's a bunch of misreporting. Both arrests. Who's arrested twice for the same incident, right here.
Okay.
So he's outside this our bar on Royal Street. He's allegedly screaming homophobic slurs at people, outside in the crowd. Then he, like you said, allegedly pushed a group of men and punched one in the face. Right, at least 3 victims in the police report. Probably, maybe possibly breaking the one guy's nose who he punched. And then this happened. They got him on the ground.
They're like, you're gonna get him on the ground. Look at him.
Yeah. This guy.
He's whacking.
This guy just.
Shia's getting whacked around.
What was he whacking him with?
His hand.
Fist.
Oh, it looks like
chill the fuck out. Some guy screams at him. Jeez.
Yeah, I mean.
Let's have a situation where Shia's like, "Thank you, sir."
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I didn't think about it that way.
Oh no, he's still losing it.
So the bystander there is some guy who's telling him, "You're not from here. I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you, boy." That's the guy who's got him restrained, and he did start beating the fuck out of him for a second there.
He's like, "Harpies!"
Yeah,
dude, Harpies would be so pissed right now.
You don't know what you just did.
And then there was, I think, the guy who came up and screamed at him, "Chill the fuck out." There's at least 3 victims, including one local gay performer named Jeffrey Dammit, real name Jeffrey Klein in the police report. And so I think that maybe that was the gay performer who yelled at him, or one of the other guys, the victims. Anyways, attacked for maybe being gay. Who knows? Maybe probably more just because Shia was,
screaming.
Did you see the
Channel 5 being a fucking piece of shit? I mean,
did you see the Channel 5 News interview?
Blacked out. Oh, trust me, Pat. We're gonna get there in a second. It gets weirder though. Shia was bailed out that same day, allegedly by this chick, Kimosha Spencer. She's an influencer from Atlanta who claims to have bailed Shia out, and then they were partying again the night of Fat Tuesday.
Thank you.
Like he just was out partying again. She's online.
Get Shia margarita.
She bailed him out.
I just
They're out partying again, and so yeah. It's crazy. Just the same day. I mean, within 12 hours or yeah.
He never
Within
had
like
a chance
24
to,
hours.
He never had a chance to sober up.
So Will, he was just out on the street trying to fight everyone screaming the F-bomb.
Oh, don't
Is
hold up
basically-
your paperwork, buddy. Don't hold up your paperwork on TikTok.
Yes, Wes.
Don't
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah,
I mean,
Shia showing off his
he
arrest
should have gotten
report,
his ass
yeah.
kicked. I'm happy he did. Yeah.
Yeah, Wes. And so all that happens, right? And then like we're talking about, a lot of confusion, right? He's out partying again on Bourbon Street when he was just arrested. Then Shia gets arrested again last week for the third assault charge. So I guess they had 2 on the original. Added the third.
He hit
last
3.
week.
He hit 3 people. 2 guys came forward at first, and I guess the third guy pressed charges too. I guess.
And so the third guy's press charge, he goes back, he turns himself in that time, and judge also wants him in treatment, wants him back in treatment. So we'll see how that goes. But then
Judge
Shia
wants him fired to the sun.
Judge is pissed. And then to Pat's point, Shia gave this interview to the Channel 5 guy. Here it is.
I think set off that anger. I mean, boy, I haven't experienced for a while, but I'll be honest with you, big gay people are scary to me. What do you mean? When I'm like standing by myself and 3 gay dudes are next to me touching my leg, I get scared. I'm sorry.
What happens a lot?
If that's homophobic, then I'm that. Yeah. Does that happen a lot? No, it just happened one time. Recently? Well, that's why I got arrested. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Seemed like he was way far away from people, shirtless, screaming and trying.
Well, we don't know what
attack
happened. We don't know how many gay people
I will
touched
say
his
this.
leg before that.
before, yeah.
I will say this.
How many
And they were huge.
your leg?
Was it the cast of Hard Factor?
No, I
You
think
can't be
he's
rolling
mixing up the
six.
guy that beat him up. I think he's mixing up with the gay guys that he was screaming at. I
Dude,
don't.
if you are if you've never been around, if you've never been around gay men partying, right? It can be jarring, and especially if you're like Shia, and
It's a
they wanna be
homophobe's worst
touching on.
nightmare. Yeah.
Yeah, but also that's why you don't roll so low through New
Isn't
Orleans.
there anyone who's
Specifically
milking him?
New Orleans.
Like at
No
least
one-
one person who's
no.
just leeching off of him that
No
was
one
like,
wants to be around. Well, for that week, it was the Atlanta influencer, but there's no one in his inner circle because you can't be around that guy that long because he's
Kamosha Spencer.
you just got
But
to
he
end
just
up
doesn't know gays.
controlling
Like
him,
gays aren't gonna like hold you down. They're just gonna try to
Can't
touch
control
on you, and then you got to say no gays. I'm not into it, and then they'll say okay, fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he could have handled it many
I
different
don't know how to
ways
talk to gays.
besides
Talk to the gays.
punching at least one gay guy, then getting beat up by a local dude who
I mean, it makes me think he's gay. When you go to these extremes, it's like
Right, that you're that afraid.
Yeah, that's a
If
deep.
being
deeper thing.
homophobic means your blood boils when you see a gay, then I am he.
Then I'm that man.
Yeah, but where was the big?
Self-hatred.
I don't understand the big scary.
These gays
gay-
were
like,
huge.
Well, have you ever been to
I
that
didn't
end
see-
of Bourbon Street? There's a lot of big, scary
Yeah,
gay guys down
there's
there.
the gay section in Bourbon Street.
Well, when you say scary,
I
what do
made
you
a
mean?
wrong turn.
Well, you know, I'm saying what he said. I mean, I'm talking guys in leather and chains. You know,
Yeah, but he didn't have any of that. None of that
I've
was in the
seen
bar.
things.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said it becomes important later. That bar where he was at, there are maybe gay bars around, but it's not like the gay section of Bourbon. He wasn't in that
he
bar.
was- he
there was
was
nobody in chains and whips.
12 days
Right,
of partying. He was going to take his shirt off and
I think
challenge.
he hit the brink, man, on a blackout, and
He
he
was
just
so burnt in that interview. man.
raged
He was
out on people and
melted.
yeah.
can't you get banned from Bourbon Street? I was looking it up, and you can get banned from Bourbon Street particular sections. They need to just ban him from Bourbon Street. I mean, this is.
Oh, I'm sure they've tried.
They'll find
they can
him
do
back.
it. He's gonna be back.
Put a mask on me.
No, you can. There's
It is I.
you get trespassed.
Definitely come in
Don't worry, bro.
disguise, dude.
I'll just act different. I'm an actor.
Yeah.
A method.
Exactly.
Yeah, police can issue stay away orders, which is
Well,
exactly what they need to do to Shia.
They should have a long
He's gonna
time ago.
ignore that.
He's a big spender, though.
He moved to
I
Mardi
mean,
Gras. Or he moved to the area in 2025. This was his first probably big year. Guess what's going to happen next Mardi Gras if he lives there?
Oh, it's
I
gonna be
really hope he doesn't.
more
He
assaults.
doesn't die. If
Well, he
when
probably
you- when
wants to move to Vegas now. So
When you combine childhood trauma with being a
That's the
child
last
actor,
stop.
doesn't end well.
no, he needs help, obviously, but also, he's acting like a complete asshole.
He can go to Vegas and then he can go to the line, the end of the
Yeah.
line.
Yeah,
Yeah, but he also got Megan Fox on the set of Transformers. And
Did he
you see-
really?
Yeah. Did you see the picture that was just posted of Megan Fox?
Yeah, Al sent it in the.
I don't know if they hooked up or not.
He admitted to it.
Oh wow.
He admitted to it. Did she?
Yeah, he was. Well, yeah. Brian Austin Green found out, and he was like, "Look, we're on set a lot. I don't." They're like, "Why'd you home wreck?" And he's like, "Look, we're on set a lot. Okay, sorry. Like we're on set a lot. It just happened. All right."
And that's a way to prove you're not gay is fucking Megan Fox.
Yeah.
That's
what are
right.
you gonna load of this?
Or it's the ultimate cover up.
That's what I'm saying.
If that's his beard, pretty good. Check out this picture. Wowza. Whoa.
That's intense. How did she do that? That's
Looks like she got a BBL recently.
wow.
Good Lord.
Incredible.
Maybe
No,
what
nothing
made
more
him
on
crazy.
Shia. Sorry. No, that's it.
No, it's
sorry.
okay.
Sorry that went so long. That's it.
No, it's okay. Wrap it up, or I'll do mine tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Wes, save it. Save the goods. Wes is going to bring you the goods tomorrow, everybody. But most importantly, we love y'all. And check out Megan Fox's newest photos. They are something else. But most importantly, get out there and have yourselves a great fucking day.
The cream of the crop!